This is Alex Yu and you're watching the Ragin Ronin review. Today I'm going to review Limitless for you. Limitless stars Bradley Cooper, Robert De Niro, and some other people that I've never seen before. So, I mean, we've seen the trailer and it's obviously about an author who's like brain dead, and then he takes a drug and then all of a sudden he unlocks like the other part of his brain that we never really use, okay? And that sounded really cool because in the trailer it showed that this drug is a really hot commodity, and because people start chasing him, and it involves like murders and deaths and all kinds of crazy stuff. So anyways, I watched it, and well, here's my review. First of all, I thought the premise is very interesting. I thought they had a very unique concept with this drug. Text message. With this drug really working wonders for your brain. And then they took it to a level where it's kind of like Wall Street slash Boiler Room, where they focus more on the stock market. That was pretty cool, and I thought the concept had a lot of promise. But it starts going into a very interesting territory. Because when we saw the trailer, we actually thought, well, I actually thought that Robert De Niro was going to be like a, well, if you saw Wall Street, I thought that it would be more like a Michael Douglas, Gordon Gekko character. But he's in half the movie. He's not really in the movie a lot. He's a supporting character, but he's not the main antagonist. And neither is the other antagonist. He's not the main antagonist either. He's another one of the bad guys. I think it's this Russian guy. This movie really takes a dive for the brainless department when the story gets a little bit over the top. One thing about it was that when he takes the drug, he recalls things that he's seen in the past, which makes him more intellectual. Like, for example, let's say I took the drug and I saw that you're holding a book about sharks, okay, for whatever reason. Because of this drug, I'll recall back 20 years ago where I saw the same book, and I'll tell you how good that book was. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was all about, this drug. Oh, and it also allows the Bradley Cooper to see algorithms and how the stock market plays out. So little things like that. But there was a couple scenes where him and someone else takes the drug and they're like Superman. It's like instant. Take the drug and then all of a sudden you're a superhero. Now, I didn't quite buy that, right? But it left for a pretty entertaining sequence. So that was pretty questionable. I think the main problem I had about the movie, which didn't really affect my enjoyment, was that whenever he takes the drug, all it really was a drug that instantly fixed his wardrobe, his hair, and makeup. When he doesn't have the drug, he's all like scruffy looking and pale, and his eyes look watery. So that's how you notice the difference between Bradley Cooper with the drug and Bradley Cooper without the drug. That's the director's interpretation of it. Okay, we get it. You don't need to make it that obvious. That was kind of funny. Anyways, I'm not going to really spoil it for you, but the movie ends a certain way. Let's just say that I would have preferred if it ended the opposite way. Alright, just to give it make it a little deeper. That's my review for you. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it with the other than like two scenes that I thought were kind of questionable. I really enjoyed it, and I give it a 7.5 out of 10. So there you have it. This is Alex Yu. Thanks for watching the Ragin Ronin review. Peace. Dumb and Dumber, my all-time favorite comedy, followed by There's Something About Mary afterwards. But I have to say that out of the 3 Farrelly Brothers movies that I've seen, after